I will not watch the clip, but if somebody would like to post it in my chat, I will not be watching it. I'm gonna call Tally real quick. She just tweeted. Hell yeah, Phil, enjoy yourself, all right? Be safe. I'm not a big hot dog person. I've never like been a big fan of hot dogs. Oh my God. I don't know. I was just never a big hot dog person. The only hot dog I ever really like loved was the ones that you got in New York City. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because whenever I went to the city, it was colder, but the city dirty water dogs were, oh, Maggie, I can't today. I'm not going to be around for much longer. Oh, hey, what's up?
Did you see who tweeted out a few minutes ago?
Tally or before Tally?
Before.
Let me see.
And nope. And some more nope there, Flop.
Who are you talking?
You'll see it.
What the fuck?
My react. She was dead, Flop. She was dead. She was ice cold. In a side room in the hospital. Had no fucking pulse. Nope. Nope.
Bear with me. I want to know what this translates to.
Something about something dead beneath.
It translates to death lies below.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Nope.
No, Flop, no.
Nope.
I can't. Nope, nope.
I'm good. I've,
So hi, your day been? Yeah? That's nice, Flop. Yep.
It was going good.
Yep. It was going good. Yep.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Nope. That's what I said. Nope. It'll be joint on the nope then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. I'm glad I'm not in the PD anymore.
Nope. That's, yep.
Good luck to whoever has to look into that one. I'm good. I'm fucking great, actually.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I have a lot of bad thoughts going through my head right now.
I have a lot of bad thoughts too, and right now, nope. I'm going to the food court. I'm going to get me some food, and then see where the day takes me. Yep.
Okay.
But
yeah, what's up?
She was dead. She was dead. I seen her dead body. Nope. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I
hear those cogs in your brain's turning right now, and I have many cogs in my brain turning.
I am gonna hope that the very little bit I understand,
some
about
sort of sick,
things.
twisted joke.
I'm gonna hope someone took her phone. Right? Someone took her phone?
It could be that some.
Prank, maybe?
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping pray it is a sick, twisted prank.
Fucking hell.
Because if I see her, I'm gonna fucking kill her myself. There, I'll say that to you because now you're a cop. By the way, congratulations.
If I see her, I'll kill her myself. What do you, fuck?
No, well, here's the thing. Right? We could join up together and do it because no.
I, oof.
I drank a lot of alcohol. Uh, like I'm throwing my hand, throwing air quotations up there. Dead, as in dead.
I know. Listen, I had a lot of close connection to Madison. We worked together for many years.
I know you did. Well, I know. Yep.
You and Madison have a bond that I don't know. And I know that very little bit I understand. Around the time that she passed, I saw you, and I know that you walked away. And I asked if you were okay. Somebody in the... I didn't get the full detail, but I was told that you had lost somebody you cared about. And I'm going to let you know that if you need anything, you let me know.
When I came back to
What's that?
I was telling you when I came back to town, she kidnapped me.
Do you know why she did?
We was going to have a conversation because she was no longer a fucking cop. That's what happened. Anyway, enough reminiscing in the past. I'm gonna be okay. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with that. Okay.
I don't
And
either. It's been a long day today. Yeah, I'm with you there.
my day's only just started, my guy, and I really want to know.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Call me if you need anything. I probably won't be
I am
around much
not
longer,
gonna.
but
I'm not gonna call you, but schedule this fucking a proper catch up chat, my
yeah.
guy.
Today is a bad one because I did not get a lot of sleep last night, but I will hopefully be good for either tomorrow or the day after. Actually, tomorrow may not be a good day. I'm not sure yet. Actually, tomorrow. What's today? Friday. Tomorrow might be okay. Tomorrow might be okay.
I will fight with the sleep demons and try and wake up early.
Okay. That
Alright.
That will work with me.
Which means I gotta have an early night. Fuck.
You do what you gotta do. Listen, here's the reality. We overlap. Not very well, but we do overlap. If need be, I will just have to stay awake a little later and we'll make something work. So don't force yourself.
Here's the thing, I used to wake up at 7 a.m. every day, Flop.
How's that working out for you?
Usually I just throw the alarm clock half across now.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you don't have 37 snooze alarms, are you really sleeping?
Well, I got 15, and there's like 15 minutes in between each one.
How many of those do you sleep through? Because I sleep through about half of them.
Mine start at 5:30 in the morning, and they end at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, God.
And then I have a random one for 11:30 a.m. And then I have one that I set for 1:30 because sometimes I just like to oversleep.
I've been there.
Yep.
I have done that.
And then I used to have one for 4:30 in the afternoon, but I fucking deleted that one. But that was when I used to.
Well,
okay. I'm gonna let you go and go to bed. Big head.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out, see if there's any last minute buyers for cars. Where's my Mosley rep? Please, God, tell me I could go back to doing mechanic work. Fuck this Mosley guy. Thank God. Jesus. Sorry. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make my way back
If
up to Polito, but if you need anything, you give me a call, all right?
okay, my guy, if I wake up super early tomorrow, do you fancy running some sanitation with me?
I can't.
Why not?
This Mosley guy will fucking kill me, and I did 30 minutes of tow compared to my 3 to 4 days of Mosley's, and I lost literally all of my Mosley rep. This man ripped all my stars away from me, and I'm trying. I got a job at Milton's.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
I don't care to be in the truck. I don't care to be in the truck. I can't be clocked in.
So, Mr. Sanitation will be fucked for me. Lumber now. Lumber. But I can't because I've put too much energy into doing my sanitation. Thank you.
That's fair. I respect that. Well, I can plan that we can ride and talk and shoot the shit, and that's all. I'm down to help out with that.
Guess I gotta get materials because we always need.
Yeah, mats are a big one. I'm gonna try and find an in for mats with the Milton stuff. I have a few connections of people that I know run stuff, and I'm gonna see what I could do and see if I can try and buy some stuff for Milton's or even just the club. See what's going on. So.
Alright, I'm gonna get me some foods.
All right.
And I will talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. I will talk to you tomorrow. Let's do it. I'll talk to you, all right?
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
I don't want to have to pick up the sign, but I might have to move it. I can't. Mosley doesn't want to talk to me. Holy shit. Yeah, that Madison thing, that has Norman written all over it. I don't know how to feel about any of that, but we'll see. Please, God. Oh my God, dude. Is it the trash bag? Okay, I guess I don't want to do fucking anything. Fuck.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I've been a little fucking phone guy for the last like God knows how long, so I apologize. I've been meaning to call you, but what you up
No,
to?
you're fine. So on the last of these, just push. What are you doing?
Well, I just finished up the last couple stars I needed to beat the bottom threshold minimum for Mosley's, but I do want to try and go for the 300 still.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm doing that right now, and then I guess going from there. But
You want to link up?
What's up?
You want to link up?
I'm down.
Okay.
Where you at?
We go. I'm gonna depot real quick, and then I will come back to the block.
All right. I'll meet you down at the block. I don't know how much longer I'll be around. Probably be like I don't know, maybe a couple Mosley runs, and then see. Oh fuck! See where it leads me.
Yeah, I'm curious how your talk with JT went with. If you want to talk about it.
Absolutely. It went very well.
That's good.
Short story, but I will talk to you about it when you're down at the block.
Sounds good.
All right. Oh my God. I'll talk to you soon.
Don't die. Oh my God. These noises you're making.
I'm sorry. People keep cutting me off, and I'm in a giant Granger. I'm in a fucking. like a dump
I'm
truck.
trying to get the fuck out of your way.
I'm working on it.
Get the fuck out of your way, as DJ was trying to think. It says it's weighted high. Fuck! I don't know.
Am I good to enter the block?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
I'm not there right now, but just yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will see you down here in a few.
All right, see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a fucking day, man. Been a fun one. Been good. You guys been enjoying the stream? Bob needs a decommissioned V-Star with long horns on the front. God, could you imagine, Anchor? Holy shit. Oh, God. On the days where there's just a lot of roleplay, it is just go, 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 go. Actually, I'm going to take a minute to like... I'm gonna just refill my water real quick. I need a little bit of water. I'm a little parched after all the talking. All right, sorry. I was grabbing a little bit of water. This is such a fucking dance. What dance is? 1489. Shit, I gotta remember this one. All right, nice. Hi, Kelly.
Oh, hell yeah. Yo, how you doing?
I'm doing. Just waiting for Tally.
Where are they?
You know what's funny? She just told me, but I kind of just did like that really stupid thing where like one ear at the other. She said she was on the way down to the block though.
Oh, okay.
But what you been up to today?
Vin scratched the car.
Oh shit! Really?
Check your boosty. When you go to the marketplace where you can buy the contracts, do you get a temporary? Do you get an option for a temporary contract?
Let me take a look. You said under market or auction? Where'd you say?
Where you go to buy the boosts, there should be like a temporary.
I see just DCBAS, but nothing about temporary.
Okay, so I'm C rank in boosting now. I was doing boosts with Arnie and stuff, and I got C rank yesterday. And I didn't see it yesterday, or maybe I didn't pay attention to it. But I've got drop off and temporary D class. So I'm assuming if I get B rank, I'm gonna have C. I'm gonna have C boost or 2 C boosts, which is drop off and temporary. So I guess you have to be 1 rank above what you want to Vin scratch. I got this like sick trophy truck that I've like turned into like a Hot Wheels car. The thing is, it's weird. I don't know. It says I don't know if it's temporary in the sense that it's a Vin scratch. It's like, you know, a temporary car until it gets caught by the cops, or if like the, you know, I don't know if it's fucking after a few days it's gone from the garage. But I mean, it was way easier to Vin scratch than 5 years ago.
Really?
Did the boost like normal, and instead of going to drop it off at the location, the drop off it was still a drop off location, but at a garage, and that was it. I didn't have to take it to a spot, pay extra BT, do the whole scratching process. I just literally went to a garage, parked it up, and that was job done. And I still got paid the crypto, so I got the car and the crypto for some reason.
How do I say this? How much would you say in total it costed you for the vehicle once it was all said and done?
So I paid 25 for the contract, and then I got the vehicle and got paid 44, which would have been 50 if it wasn't damaged. So, I guess I got paid 2.5 in BT and the vehicle, which is insane because
Yeah, what
back
the
then,
fuck?
back then you either did the normal drop off, which is Genie, or you did the VIN scratch, which you got the vehicle, and you paid more to get the vehicle sometimes.
Yeah.
The fact that I got paid in both ways, it's like fucking insane.
That's fucking crazy. Okay.
Not only that, back then you couldn't store anything in a VIN scratch. I put my crowbar in the back of the trophy truck to test it out, and I parked it up as if it was mine. So I guess people are gonna be using them fuckers like stash vehicles if they could.
That's a genius stash vehicle, though. I would fucking. Oh my god.
I wouldn't think it shows up in the MDT, obviously, but like
We can go check real quick.
when you guys would raid people back in the day, would obviously you guys couldn't tell what VIN scratches people had and not right. You'd have to catch them driving it out and about, right?
I don't. Oh god. I don't. You know what's fucked up? I legitimately don't remember. So I know that when we raided people, I want to say it was. Don't quote me on this. Take this with a grain of salt. I believe the way it went was if we raided people's properties and their vehicles, the VIN scratch vehicle would be included.
Okay.
But I don't know if that. Oh man. You know what's so crazy? If I feel like it's been so long since I've even looked at a VIN scratch, I don't even remember what we used to do with them. I know if we saw them on the road, we would and we would run the plate. It would come back to from the seizure department, and the VIN would be scratched, but we wouldn't be able to read that. We would have to be up and close to the VIN to see that you like scraped it off.
Yeah. You have to check the VIN tag underneath the
But was it ever obvious what a VIN scratch looked like?
No, we would have to. It would have to be flagged on our AOPR.
Because the one he's talking about is very unique.
Like you can't buy it at Mosley's.
You can't buy it at Mosley's. It's not a juggernaut. It looks nothing like a juggernaut. And it's
Thing
very
is
obvious.
really
It's also fucking colorful as shit.
It goes 104, but its handling is I can turn perfectly at 104. Like I'm doing street turns like normal road turns at 104 miles an hour, which is
What the
fucking insane.
fuck?
And I'm not tipping over or anything. The only way I'm tipping over is if one of the tires mounts a curb that's like higher than the wheel or whatever, or mount something that's higher than the wheel. Otherwise, fucking hell.
Oh man.
I can't remember. I think it was Telly or someone else was like, "Oh, you should put a turbo in there." I'm like, I was thinking if I put a turbo in this thing, then it gets seized or
Yeah.
impounded. Waste of a turbo. But honestly, like,
Have you taken it to Mosley's to see what it's like to repair?
wait, to repair?
Yeah, because remember back in the day, it was different to repair a VIN scratch than it was a regular car.
No, it was the same. I think.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I used to repair VIN
okay.
scratches all the time. It was the exact same. You should just use parts on it. I was in charge of the BBMC. We had like 30 VIN scratch cars in the. So the tattoo parlor had garage space, and we used to park all of our VIN scratches in there. We had like 30 job cars. It was great.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we had the BBM garage, and then we had tattoo parlor, which I don't know why we had garage space, but we did. So we're like, fuck it, let's use it as a job vehicle space, and we had Komodo upon Komodo, we had like Karumas, we had like so many. We'd just be scratching because you can only scratch one A-class car a week. Scratch one A-class and one A+ a week. So we'd do that. But now it's a bit harder because there's not really, unless you have people at the same panel, you can't really have like.
Yeah.
Not only that, there's limits to how many cars you can have in a certain garage now. So.
God, I'm having like this weird dilemma where I'm like realizing so much right now.
Yeah.
You asked what we used to do with VINs, and I just, for the life of me, cannot fucking remember.
Oh, you know about it. Bro, you can come over if you want. You can come chill with us. Wait.
Wait, was Ron in the car? Oh,
Roy's just in the car, yeah.
hi, Roy. Sorry. I didn't even see you. I
It was
apologize.
a ruse awake from what it looks like.
Yeah.
Why is he tweeting about geckos for?
She tweets every day about geckos. I don't really know.
Do you know about did the PD know about H&O conversions or no?
You want the short answer or the long answer?
Whatever suits you.
Short answer, no. Long answer, well, short answer, yes. Long answer, no. Short answer is, yeah, we knew about it. The long answer is that there was
In court.
nothing we were able to prove, and I knew the location. I knew everything about this garage. I knew most of like the ins of sort of, I guess, what entailed. But the hardest thing, Lily Pond had asked me, she's like, hey, listen, Flop, I need a favor from you. I said, what's up? She goes, I don't need you to apprehend anybody. I just need you to look into this H&O rental thing. And she showed me a report, and there was a weird history of transactions between owners at H&O, and there was a weird transaction history regarding the sales of certain vehicles. That's all I knew. Never got any deeper than that, but
You ever buy a car from BBM?
I think I did, yeah.
What car did you buy?
If I remember correctly, it was my Camaro. It was a ZL1.
Was that a local by chance or?
No, that was like a
Oh, thank you, Maggie.
I think it was a tuner car.
Now I wonder if that.
Thank you, Maggie.
I wonder if that was a car that we. I wonder if that was a car that we bought and resold, or that was a conversion. Oh, by the way, every single car that was a B and below was a converted car.
When you say converted, do you mean like?
The club went out, Vin scratched squatties, fucking, you name it. We've Vin scratched winkies, squatties, yeah, weevils, go-karts, anything that was unique and like not really found at PDM. That was a car that we personally went out, scratched, converted, and sold as a quote-unquote legal car. Every single B and below, everything that was an A or S or whatever, we probably bought that and resold it. But all the all the mules and Bensons and vans and shit that people loved buying for storage in their storefronts, yeah, we'd steal them shits. We made so much fucking money. We like a G-Wagon, we would well, it wasn't us, it was someone Kaiba would he'd Vin scratch like a G-Wagon. I think like the conversion price was like something like 500k, and then you'd sell it for 3 mil.
Kaiba was a G-Wagon overlord.
Bro, he sold so many, he made so much money off G-Wagons, it was fucking insane.
What?
He owned like 4 of them too.
Oh, Tally, I just told Flop about how BBM was just literally car conversion sales. I think he's fucking brain melted.
I did. When I tell you, you said that, and I just kind of jaw dropped, and I didn't know how to respond for a sec there.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck. Y'all would have killed me if I investigated that. Holy shit.
We laughed every single time a cop would buy a B class and below from us, because we're like, you're buying something that we stole that car. Now you don't know that your car's you've just you're driving a car that belonged to someone else, and now it's no longer theirs, it's yours.
How did you guys clean that up? Did you like revin it? Like how?
From what I remember, wait, what do you mean? Wait, explain that again.
So if you VIN scratch a car, it's unique to the vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a VIN on the engine, there's a VIN on the window. When you say you converted, what did you do? Like what was the process to?
What was the process?
Yeah, to essentially masking that and fooling even our systems, essentially.
So it cost it cost a fuck ton of like it took a lot of refined so we would boost cars, we'd boost like the unique cars, but then we'd have to boost like Bs and Cs and like preferably we would boost Bs for like high quality parts. And those parts alongside refined materials, I can't remember which ones. It was like 4 types. It was 4 specific types. So I did a lot of boosting and chop to kind of like drive the BBM business. But with those like 5 things, you would then be able to convert the. Alongside that, there was also like a cash price to convert it, but it take that. There's only a certain select amount of people that really like was able to convert. Can't remember who ran H&O back in the day, but I know towards the end of the the economy collapse, a lot of it was
One of the guys that used to run it died, if I remember correctly. And I'm trying to remember who it was because I had to look into his murder.
Was he part of Redline? Dougie? No.
No, it was. He used to work at PDM. And.
Oh, James Arsenal?
Was it James? I don't remember. Oh, fuck.
He's like the first person that came to mind when you just said PDM.
Yeah, I don't remember. Fuck. It doesn't matter. Regardless, I'm so glad I didn't look into that fucking business. Because you guys probably would have had enough money to get anybody to fucking kill me before I had a chance to look into it.
At some point we had I think BBM had Barry paid himself $1 million and BBM still had like 10 million left. I think at some point I can't remember. But we made a lot of money because we were selling Weevils for like 800K. Because like it wasn't like we were
the Weevil like the.
How much was it, Roy? I remember Roy was upset because she couldn't buy it because it was like fucking hella expensive. It was like 800, 900K.
Is that like the old like
Yeah.
Jeep, like the old fucking?
My God, Rue just nearly ran you over.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
It's my tiny little purple car that looks like an Easter.
Yeah. Now it's only
Oh.
10K. Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking of the Winky.
Yeah. So a lot of I think I
Morning.
just melted your dad's mind. Rue.
Yeah. Oh.
I just melted your dad's mind and because I just Vin scratched a trophy truck.
What? You've been scratched?
Yeah, it's because I'm C rank.
You
I can
Vin?
Vin scratch. Yeah, I Vin
Oh.
scratch a D class. So you have to
Oh.
be C rank to Vin scratch D class. You have to be B class rank to Vin scratch. You know what I mean? You have to be a class above.
This is
to-
going in one ear and out the
scratchable.
other, Kelly, but yes.
You need to be a rank above to scratch below.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Then I was telling him like, oh yeah, Vin
It was
scratching.
Bassam,
I
but
think I just melted your dad's mind when I told him the how BBM got its fleet of cars every week or so.
Oh yeah, vending.
Yeah.
And then converting.
Rue's the honestly one of the best salespeople when it came to selling cars at BBM. There would be a set price at BBM, and she would get like 50K, maybe 100K more than was listed. I don't know how they like always went through with it.
I mean, the Sand King, I sold it for like 50 grand more than it sold for
Yeah.
at PDM, and it was stock
It's
as well.
supposed to be like 100 and it was supposed to be like 80 grand, and she got like 130 out of it. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was listed on the website too.
Yeah. I'm just so fucking glad I didn't investigate you guys.
I was supposed to. I was literally handed the case and told to
Really?
look into it. Yes, I was the one that was looking into you fucks.
Oh, that's funny.
Lily Pond gave me the case and said, I need you to look into this because I can't smile. And I was like, oh, okay.
What other shit? Rue's business was legitimate. She had a legit business. So
I made plushies.
yeah, that
Fuck,
was
I really want
legit.
to make plushies again. I miss that.
I miss my Kelly plushie.
I was a warlord. I had a military surplus, and anytime gangs would be at war, I'd go to both sides and offer them like a deal on my.
I did the
my
same shit.
first aid kits, and yeah.
Every time.
I play both sides.
Yeah, every fucking time the war popped off, I would specifically mark like a $50 off discount on like chest armor and shit, and I would sell out of like 100 of those motherfuckers. I made money during war and people hated it because the PD was like, you know, you're inherently just aiding in war crimes. I'm like, yeah, I don't really fucking care.
Yeah. It's not even. I mean, is it really aiding if like, it'd be like, you know, people are buying your products and using it for other intended purposes, like unless your purpose of selling chest armor and
Plausible
first aid.
deniability.
Exactly. Yeah. Unless your purpose was
Actually-
to like fund wars, then
I'll be back in 1 sec.
One,
I also
Two.
had
I'll be back in.
3.
If anyone
Alright.
investigated my store, people. I mean, so I had a military surplus, and then I had a series of. I think it was up to
He sold
5.
guns through that store.
Yeah, I had 5 gift cards that if someone looked at it, they would have noticed why the fuck are these very weirdly like. They were all the price like a Browning was like 23K. I had a $23,000 gift card. I had a 30K. I had two 30K.
You motherfucker. That's so
yeah.
genius.
Yeah, so people would pay. So people would buy. It would be like a little gift card. I could literally have like had the factory print 100, like 1,000 for like a dirt price. Shit,
Yeah,
like dirt.
it was cheap. Yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
mats being super cheap.
And then what I'd do is anytime I'd sell guns, I'd get them to buy like I don't know, like 5 gift cards if they wanted 5 Brownings. And then, boom, the money was legal because they were buying gift cards. But then
Through
I'd
the
give them the
business-
Brownings. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's so smart.
Yep. So
God
whatever,
damn it.
So if anyone ever investigated why I had so much money, I'm like, oh, I'm just paying myself through my business. And they looked at the business like, fuck, how come people buy a lot of gift cards? I'm like, I don't know, but they buy them. Like, it's not illegal for people to buy gift cards, right? So
I don't know how to feel right now.
my
I
excuse
feel like
would have been like, yo, people buy gift cards. I don't care what they do with them. They buying gift cards. You know what I mean? Like, if people are like, why do they buy gift cards? Like, I don't know. People just want to buy them.
How
It's
did
not my fault if
you-
they use them or not.
how did you get a business license? What was your whole thing with gift cards? Like how did you sell that to what the fuck was that guy's name?
So so I applied for a military surplus business, and it was first aid kits and then chest armor, and then but I had different like. I mean, it all would have worked the same, but like I had like ones that were like tourniquets, like it was cool little like different things, and then I had a little. So if someone wanted like custom like plate carriers, I would have that within my store, and I would make it for them. Like the Mandem boys had a they had their own like
Oh,
they had their own like stab proof like UK Union Jack vest that I made for them. So, but I actually didn't know my business was approved for like 2 months until I asked. I don't know who it was. I think it was Andy actually. I was like, yeah, it was someone. I asked I was like, I was gonna apply for a second one because I didn't think like it got approved. And someone's like, it's been approved for a while. Just has no one told you? I'm like, no. It's like, oh, sick. And then there was what was Willie's military surplus? What was it called?
Woolies.
It's a
Woolies
banger hole or
has
something.
military surplus? The
No,
fuck
didn't
are
he
you
have
on
one?
about?
He had one in his sushi called
Woolies.
Banger Hole.
Willie.
Who?
Willie
Oh,
Banger.
Willie!
Willie Banger, yeah.
Yep.
He had Banger Hole, right?
Yeah, he did. He did. Then he moved up to
there was
Sandy.
already a military surplus store, and somehow they allowed my one to be down there still. Ash was like, "Yeah, that's fine." I'm like, "Oh, sweet."
Yeah, he moved up to Sandy.
I
Yeah.
can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
I remember your gift card idea got approved pretty easily since Ledson was the one approving your.
Yeah,
Oh, that dirty fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, Letson's laundromat near the casino was just another way of him. He'd buy people's dirty cash, but they'd buy gift cards and vouchers off his laundromat.
Oh my god.
Bro, Letson, Letson is always been a smart fucking guy.
Oh, yeah.
when it
Oh,
comes to-
yeah.
Holy fuck.
We always had a problem in the PD though, because the storefronts were kind of impossible for us to look into. We knew that shady shit was going on. It was always a question as to how we can get into people's like shit. But it's really really, really hard. It was so hard for us because there was a lot of like weird hurdles that we could not get over in the PD to. So it's not hard to get into your property, but in terms of going through what is in your possession was like the really hard part. That was the hurdle that we had a hard hurdle with. So a lot of businesses kind of went untouched. The only one I ever got away with was one fucking weirdo that used to have body parts that he used to just keep in a van.
Oh, was that the one that Lil Cap went into and ate the body parts out of? Or?
Yeah. That guy.
I am.
But he had a storefront up in Vinewood behind the bank. It was yeah. It was good. It was the one business we got to raid and actually get into. It was very interesting.
I'm trying to think of any other ones. Other BBMC one. There was the coffee shop, which wasn't. I mean, it was just coffee, but I used to buy a fuck ton to, because coffee. I would do that. I'd buy
Coffee made you
coffee.
jittery.
So I got a job at Faye's coffee shop, and then she invited me to BBMC as a hang around. But I would buy a fuck ton of coffee to then chop, because it just made the process a whole lot quicker. I'm trying to think of what other stores there were. There was the parlor that that was a scam. The tattoo parlor was a scam, no?
The pit.
Yeah, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be
well,
a scam, but it people I guess viewed it that way.
So initially, we're going to get a bunch of artists in. I got hired on. Ruby got hired on. I think Stevie was hired on. They ended up taking people's money, promising them tattoos, which they never got. They didn't even get the designs. And eventually Ruby had taken, I think she took over the pit, or was it Stevie? No, Stevie got keys to it.
I just remembered another.
Eventually.
I got it. Keep going. I just remembered something else.
Yeah, it was an
Real quick,
unintentional scam.
I'm gonna go chat with Tally real quick, and I'll be right back.
Everything all right?
Okay.
Yeah, all good. I had a nice conversation with JT earlier, so we're just catching up. But
Dark Kelly.
Yeah.
and then I gotta talk to you too.
Am I in trouble?
I don't know yet. Probably not. Maybe. Ready? I'll be back. We'll pick this up.
Not too far off, but it's a massive.
You were not wrong. This thing has a lot more pickup. What the fuck?
Right? It feels faster.
Yeah, as soon as you jetted. Well, hey, how you doing? Sorry about that. We started talking. And the jaw
literally
drop on
not-
the H&O rental shit just sent me for a loop because I was the one that investigated that and I couldn't figure it out to save my life.
Okay, so what did you think that what Rami was running? What do you think that was?
Was Rami H&O? I don't remember. I forget who it was, but I remember that somebody had a, yeah.
So there was H&O, and then there was what the Chain Gang was running as well.
Oh,
Which is basically the same thing. They were converting like G6s and stuff like that and selling them for like top dollar. So they would take conversions and do the same thing as BBM would as well.
fucking hell. It's one of those things, I'd have to imagine they made so much money that if I ever even stuck my nose in the wrong area, they would have just hired somebody for fuck you money to kill me.
It would take a force of accountants to go through the paperwork of just their bank records.
Oh yeah.
And not just that, but like having to suss out where to actually look. And like who to look at, right? Because everyone has like a legal person in front of everything.
There's always a clean front.
Some are better at hiding it, some aren't.
Yeah. Well,
JT, how'd that go?
very well. He asked me what my future was and what my plans were, and I just told him, I said, right now I'm just living my life, and I'm, you know, just taking it one step at a time, enjoying myself, learning how to enjoy things again, make friends, make connections. He said, good. If you said join ADMC, I would have told you to get the fuck off my roof. I said, well, I mean, that's not, I've never claimed that I was one of y'all, because one, that's not true, and two, I'm not setting myself up for exactly a positive future if I mentally think I know where I'm gonna be.
Right.
So we talked. JT gave me a little bit of some personal insight to his respect for TJ. He gave me a lot of his insight to sort of, he asked me what I knew, if I knew what ADMC stood for.
Just one word.
Yeah. I didn't know that one word, funny enough. So he told me, and it was nice to hear about that. And he also told me about how, he asked me if I knew why you guys didn't plead guilty ever.
Because there's nothing, we're not guilty living our life.
Yeah. So overall, JT said he had a lot of respect for the fact that I am pacing myself, and he said that very few people can get away with just immediately pulling a gun and shooting cops 2 days after quitting. I told him that wasn't me. I had no drive in that. I said, you know, I'm not your typical cop. I wasn't. I never was. So we, it was a long chat, but I told JT my past, sort of my reasoning for leaving, so he has some understanding and context, because I wanted him to know that I didn't just leave on a whim to just be like, yeah, fuck you, I'm out of here, the place sucks. Because that's not what it was at all. So
Yeah, I can see a lot of people. I don't even know like anyone really in particular, but I'm sure some people have seen the similarities between you and TJ. But really, your stories are so much different than each other. Yeah, you're both former cops.
we both
Yeah,
have we both have a lot of parallels that I've learned, like a lot of parallels, but I would never want my name to ever be put in line with TJ's, because truth be told, TJ provided an impact on people that I will never be able to replace. And that's not something, even if given the opportunity, I would ever want to replace. TJ is somebody who meant a lot to a lot of people, me included. And I don't, as much as I appreciate the sentiment that people see a lot of parallels between us, I am my own person, and I don't want to be considered, you know, I'm okay to be considered in the category of where TJ came from, but I don't want to ever be looked at as another TJ.
Right. It's like the same thing. Like, I never want to be known as so-and-so's girlfriend. I have my own shit going on. I am my own person. So, and you're the same way. Your journey is your own, and how you do it is your own. And I think you have like the leadership qualities like TJ had. It's just a different flavor.
I appreciate that.
And we have it's just, no one's gonna be exactly like one other person. I don't like being compared to people either. So, woo. But I'm glad JT offered insight. You'll find a plethora of nuggets of knowledge and wisdom from every member here.
Sure.
I'm too fucking dumb in the tongue to really give eloquent speeches about like profound moral insights into things. I'm just like, I've known these people for 8 years. I was not a fan of Dundee's version of BBMC. but I was a fan when I saw from a distance, from a very long distance, of what Barry made the BBMC into. How, especially, he was a lot more welcoming to women.
Hmm.
Because I'll tell you, I did not feel very welcome as a woman in WD's world. But also, I was a hang around, so you know, there's that.
Sure.
Where you were really treated like a piece of shit and ignored and whatever, which is fine. I don't really care. Like I said, I'm used to being treated like a piece of shit, so it ain't nothing new. But and then they're gonna hate this fucking word, family. But it's like more than that. It's more than family. It's a, I don't want to say cult.
You
It's
guys,
just
no,
kinda-
it's not a cult. You
it's
guys have
just-
a beyond unbreakable bond
Yeah.
of similarities. That
It's like a brotherhood, you know, in the sense of like non, you know, gendered specific, but like it's just a bond that you each of them go through.
you guys have, yeah, I mean, yeah. There's really no other way to put it. You guys just have. Oop.
So I know this track like the back of my hand, so.
Oh, me too. Hits wall.
Yeah, this thing don't turn with a goddamn.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think you guys have a bond that is just, it really is unspeakable. The ADMC as a group, and I'm biased in saying this, but I'm not saying this from my perspective. I'm regurgitating what, you know, JT said. JT said that if you actually look at the ADMC, you'll realize and learn that, you know, as he said, we are not like anyone else. We don't stand for something anyone else does. We take orders, but at the same time, we're not soldiers. We're leaders in our own ways. So
We're a blob.
yeah, but
We're a gelatinous cube. We'll just keep consuming people.
I told JT that, you know, a lot of the people I'm around right now are people who, oop, you got it. Easy. I told JT, I said, you know, a lot of people are giving me my patience that I need. Some people maybe being a little bit more rushed into than others. I said, respectfully, I said, and I say this in the most commendable way, I brought your name up. I said, Tally has been somebody who, put simply, understands my boundary, has never pressured me to do anything, but has also opened the door to say if I have questions, she is all ears to show me things that I'm curious about. So, and I think JT also had the same sentiment as well. He said that, put simply, he generalized it, and that's fine, but he said people like yourself who quit the PD need to know how to be a civilian. And I told him, I said, I said the analogy that I would use is that I need to crawl before I walk.
Yeah.
Because if I don't crawl, and I go straight to walking, I'm gonna continuously fall. Because truth be told, I don't know a lot of. I was better than, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up my own ass, but I was better than probably most cops at understanding the street value of being street smart, because I was probably one of the more lenient people who understood that there are boundaries that are to be respected, that officers never respected. And I, you know, truth be told, they didn't have to respect them. It was a choice, but I chose to respect those boundaries with groups and gangs and people. And people built a trust with me and would trust me telling me things that they wouldn't tell any other officer because they knew I wouldn't go around telling other people.
Right.
And I like to think that I maybe have a leg up on that than, you know, compared to others, but I'm not going to tell JT, you know, well, I'm better than the rest of them, because that's not what I'm going for. But my point to that is to say that I get it. And even though I know a lot, and I may know more than maybe the last cop that left, it doesn't change the fact that I'm still making mistakes this last week that, shit, hey, you know what? I would have never known as a cop, and I just need to know how to do better, and I need to learn it. I mean, fuck's sake, you're teaching me how to tow. That should tell you how much I actually know. So...
That also just remarks how much little the PD gives you guys outside of your job.
This is true.
Like I said, like, you have no time to actually reach out and learn what the community is. Not just like what criminals are doing, but just actual civilians are doing to survive. Because if anyone's really affected by this whole PD versus like crime shit, it's civilians sometimes. Because they're just out doing sanitation, yet we're robbing them. ADMC don't rob fucking sanitation, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I think people also, I don't know, like, I had to learn how to do shit on my own when I left the BBMC. I had a lot of up to do. I had a lot of networking to do. I had a lot of reaching out to do. I was on my own for the bulk of everything until the tail end when I joined the hit. When I just got really tired of doing shit alone. Even though I could fit easily anywhere. Like, the racing was mostly my jam.
It's my jam.
But
Three.
Three. Echo. But yeah. And you can dabble in and out. Like, you don't have to join the ADMC. I've never, you know, if you want to, please. Would love it. But I want you to do it because you believe and are willing to fight for the ideals of ADMC, and not because we're just really good friends. Like not just you and me, but like Ziggy.
Sure. I mean, listen, I think the idea right now is I am enjoying being around you guys for who you are, because that's my, you know, respective attachment, right? I'm on the outside. All I'm seeing is the person. After my talk with JT, I'm seeing it differently now, which is good. I'm seeing, you know, you guys for who you are, but I'm also seeing what you stand for. And JT wanted to emphasize to me that, you know, I should be looking at, you know, what you stand for, because it's not all the time that everyone's together. You want to believe everyone's going to be together, but some people, as he said, make mistakes and have to go. And he referenced Remedy and Winston, so... Never told me the why. I didn't bother to ask because it's not my business. It's funny because I was the lead on the Winston blood out. But, and I just say, I said respectfully, I've always wanted to know the why. I said, but I don't think it's my place. Granted, I knew Winston well before.
I was around during that time, so.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the consensus of the whole conversation. I mean, we just kind of talked. JT gave me a different perspective on things, and that's something that I will always cherish. And I'm just glad that people are willing to give me a chance, and I thanked him for, you know, while he may not fully trust me, and I don't expect him to, I told him I don't want to be, you know, sort of a nepo in terms of being around. I want people to respect me for who I am, and I want to, you know, I don't want the connection of people to me because of Ziggy. I want people to have the connection to me because of me. Obviously, there's always going to be that connection between Rue, Ziggy, and I. Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm still my own individual, too, and I want people to see that as well.
And not just that, but you have to, I mean, again, getting ahead of ourselves here, but like, you have to make sure that you're able to detach yourself from that. Like, because, like, family is very important. Don't get me wrong. But when push comes to shove, you have to like be able to detach yourself from like, okay, my husband's down, my daughter's down. I still need to like show up for the rest of these people and not
Of
worry
course.
about them right now, kind of type shit.
They matter,
Or-
but they matter as much as everyone else.
Everyone else
Yeah.
in that moment.